Happy holiday weekend, America. Come on into Protective Stadium in Birmingham, Alabama, and stay a little while. We can't wait to have you for the inaugural game of the United States Football League. And there is the USFL Championship Trophy being brought in by the league's head, Daryl Moose Johnston, who's carried a few trophies in his life. All right, let's get this thing started here. Brandon Aubrey set to kick it off for the Birmingham Stallions. Back deep, Trey Williams to receive for New Jersey. And the USFL is in business. Short kick taken by Williams. Good move out across the 35-yard line, and so New Jersey will have great starting field position here on this opening possession.
It's man-to-man, I think.
Man-to-man.
That's perfect.
Both times.
Play fake. Perez in the end zone, open and touchdown. Ryan Satterfield gets the first touchdown in the history of the USFL. Randy Satterfield still slow to get up after scoring the touchdown.
He just needs an opportunity, and on the first series, he proved them right.
Well, here's another guy you think's exciting, Victor Bolden Jr., big return guy in college. And showing it with a little spin move, still alive on the sideline, takes it out. Right about the 45-yard line. They'll officially spot him at the 44, so a good return and good starting field position for Alex Magoo and the Birmingham Stallions. You got to get my cities right. I've been here long enough. You think I'd figure it out?
Clearly, as Magoo was giving himself up, he got hit.
He holds on to it, going deep down the sideline. Hand checking and one-handed catch for the touchdown. Osiris Mitchell. What an answer.
Well, we saw the Generals target there, a big wide receiver in Satterfield, and now Mitchell, the big wide receiver for the Stallions. One-handed. Did he rain that one into the back of the end zone? He's 6'5", 210 pounds, played at Mississippi State.
Ready.
For a long time with Philip Fulmer.
Yeah, 30 years as a defensive assistant in the SEC, and Trey Williams, with his second effort, going to pick up the first down.
Boy, and our player right there, Scooby, he had a chance in the backfield, didn't he?
This is actually Darius Victor now in at running back. My apologies. Victor slips a tackle, wearing a helmet cam. We'll get a chance to see what he saw.
Okay, here's the collision. There's Scooby. Boom. Puts his shoulders down. What a great look right there. That's just all Will getting behind your pads. You see how the camera went down to the field? He gets his behind his pads, those shoulders behind his pads, lowers them in order to get the first down.
And they fake it to Victor. Here's our first sack. On the blitz, DeMarcus Gates easily sacks Luis Perez.
A nice little blitz here dialed up by Chavis. John Chavis is just going to come right up the middle with this blitz. DeMarcus Gates is able to just get there, and you can tell that there's a breakdown in protection. That's going to happen in a league this new, right? They've only had 3 weeks to prepare, and you can tell the offensive lineman not on the right page. Gates, the benefactor of that, and he's able to get the sack.
Hands it off again. Victor again. Well, one thing, we've seen very few guys tackle Darius Victor on the first stop.
That's right.
Picks up 4 in that one.
This dude is thick, isn't he? I mean, we've seen him in his pass, in his journey. And here is Victor live, right in his helmet. Here's the cam in Victor's helmet. And as Darius Victor gets through that line, you see that nice cutback. And then all those red jerseys and gold helmets coming in for the tackle.
Hey, Omaha! Ready, set!
Pulls it down, and he's brought down. Absolutely nowhere to go right away. Deion Sizer with a sack.
Had to be miscommunication up front there, because the defensive line for the Generals, they were on top of Magoo before he could even take a breath. I mean, he couldn't do anything. They're trying to run maybe a little slip screen here. But man, they didn't block anybody. They better hope that was a screen, because if that wasn't a screen, the offensive line coach is going to be all over those guys. They didn't block anybody.
Ready, set.
Over the middle, thrown too high and intercepted. Shalom Lawani with the pick. Back out to midfield, and the first turnover of the game goes the way of the Generals.
There's the safety in the back end. And it looked like Magoo thought he was going to get his tight end, Angeline, to come across the middle, and he just kind of stops. You see right there, it either is way too high for Victor Bolden, or he doesn't get his tight end to bend back across the middle of the field, and the ball just drops in the lap of Shalom Luanu, who has had a marvelous game so far.
Perez forced out of the pocket towards the end zone. Caught! Yes! Touchdown, Bowman!
This is a great view here. Perez is going to step up into the pocket and then get himself out to the right. Right there. Great job. He hides the ball, gets it down, and now he sees his tight end and the ball placement. He goes away from the defender on the left side of the tight end and does a great job of fitting that ball into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, this is pretty cool, Kurt, because he's looking at it in video. What are we seeing here, Luis?
Okay, so here we go. Here's the touchdown right here. All right, 21 jet. White eagle. Here we go. It's like quarter shell here. See if they bring the backside safety over. Oh no, they stay to the single. Stay to the single. Got flushed a little bit. Braden staying alive. Making a nice catch. Contested catch.
And you don't get that in the NFL, right? Just pictures?
Yeah, so NFL is pictures. You get this, you get actual whole film rolling.
Get a little bit of moisture. The wide receivers and quarterbacks need to take those gloves off.
Here's DeAndre Johnson throwing downfield. Adjustment made and a catch. Down the sideline, Randy Satterfield again.
It's Randy Satterfield. He is winning the one-on-one. DeAndre Johnson trying to go to the back shoulder, and this is a contested catch and an excellent adjustment by Satterfield. Look at as he goes back and gets that ball, gets those feet inbounds. That's right, that is a catch. This dude is playing a heck of a game tonight.
Perez steps up from behind, ball knocked out. And you said Birmingham's defense needed to make a big play. They do it. Nathan Hawley recovers the fumble. Scooby Wright knocked it out.
Great blitz by Scooby Wright. Here's Scooby Wright right in the middle of your screen. And he's going to come on this blitz, and he's just going to follow Perez all the way around. I love his motor. He gets blocked initially, and then he sees that football just carried in one hand, and Wright's able to go in there and hack that ball out.
Other than maybe trying to protect him, maybe not exposing him to as much pass rush, or maybe blocking somebody before they get to the running back. Tony Brooks-James get nowhere to go. Deion Sizer tackles him for a loss.
This is a
Loss of 5.
tough spot for a play caller. Here's the helmet cam. Tony Brooks-James in the backfield. He's going across, he's looking right, and just nowhere to go. Nice play by Deion Sizer. Played at CSU Pueblo, Division II school.
Creole right. Creole right. 22 topper. Creole right. 22 topper.
Creole right. 22 topper. On one.
Did you see anything on the backside?
Yeah. So here's the thing. The end crack was inside a turf. I didn't think he was going to get that.
Blue 80.
Yeah.
Blue 80. Right side. Hunt.
And gets space towards the middle of the field.
28 yards on the pickup. Marable fighting. Touchdown, Birmingham. Easily Birmingham's best drive since the start of the game, and they tie it up.
Here. Oh, he went ram.
Victor again, first down and more. Into Stallion territory, and the big man rumbles all the way down to the 36-yard line.
And Victor, from his point of view here, he's got the helmet cam. Boom, it just opens up wide open until he's in the backfield into the secondary. Then once they get the personnel figured out, he can step in and call the play.
Here's Johnson on a running play. Gets around the end, gets a block, and dives for the touchdown. 11-play drive, 66 yards, and a touchdown by Johnson.
And getting that edge again, we've seen them get outside the contain of the Stallions a few different times on that series. Good block on the outside. Look at Williams, Trey Williams. Get out there and cut the outside. Gives Johnson a chance to dive for the pylon, and he's able to do it.
CJ Marable empties the backfield. J'Mar Smith fires that one right down the middle of the field. Kerry Angeline takes it all the way in. Touchdown Stallions.
He comes out and he's going to empty out. That means that this linebacker right here, he's going to see he's pointing. And he's like, hey, we got to stretch out. When you stretch out on defense, you leave yourself open in the middle. And that's exactly what happens, and they were able to exploit the middle of the field because the defense had to widen, and those holes became bigger. J'Mar Smith and Angeline are able to exploit it right down the middle of the field, and credit the tight end because Kerry Angeline, he goes in there, and I thought that was a great route because once he got on top of the linebacker over him, he just settled softly in that zone, knowing that if he ran hard, he could have gotten covered up by that safety. J'Mar Smith, excellent play, timing, ball placement, great touchdown.
Here's Turpin. Oh! Terrell Hanks. This is on the kickoff return. We saw Hanks. Boy, that was a clothesline.
Oh my goodness. As he was being blocked. Wham. Tie game. Oh, I love this. You hear 21 zipper waggle flood. They're faking the run. There's been, what, 17 in a row? 23 in a row. So now they're faking the run. He's going to waggle out. He's going to boot out here and try to flood the field on a play-action pass.
There's the fake. Johnson keeps it. And he's going to be short of the first down. Good job by JoJo Tillery.
Talking to staff members, it's his gut, and Mike did not hesitate for a second.
Nick Rose has missed two, both of them to the left. I saw him last Friday in a scrimmage. Missed two kicks to the left. Everything he's done has been hooked to the left.
And this will be from 47 yards away. The hole by Brock Miller, and he makes it. It went to the left, but just good enough. And Nick Rose gives New Jersey a 3-point lead with 1:49 left on the clock. 24-21, Birmingham. 10th play of the drive. Going for the win. Smith rolling right. Gets it back, dives, and scores.
He called it 28 rodeo now. See, Bolden's right here, and he's going to take off to the flat. They're trying to pick for him, but he gets caught up in that mess right there. Smith's got nowhere to go with the ball, so he finds the hole back to his left, and there he just cuts up, dives, and puts that ball in the blue paint. Excellent job by J'Mar Smith. Didn't have his initial read, and he didn't panic, and he didn't just throw the ball away. Scooby Wright loving it on the sideline, and he should, because his quarterback just gave the hometown Stallions a 4-point lead with 23 seconds to go.
Trio ride, 32-8, Hail Mary, wall. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go.
I think we can all interpret that Hail Mary.
That's right.
They need a prayer answered. Will it be here on Easter weekend? No. That'll do it. And the hometown Birmingham Stallions win the inaugural game of the USFL in front of the home folks. 28-24 the final. J'Mar Smith with the game-winning touchdown in the final seconds.
That was a well-played game. We saw some excellent quarterback play, some great defense, calm coaching, teaching on the sideline. We saw it all. That could not have gone better. Man, what a start to the USFL. What a tremendous game and effort by both teams.
Oh my goodness. This guy is incredible.
Hey, it's Shea Patterson. Thanks for watching this USFL video. For the best USFL fan experience, subscribe below and gain access to the best football content on planet Earth.